for joining and watching us talk about absolutely nothing and everything with 0 points most of the time. This is Turboed. So, let's get into it. I am doing a reaction video on the crazy verbal beatdown that Andrew did to Wes. It was practically insane. I almost couldn't watch it, I almost couldn't, but I did. So, anyways, here it goes. Craziness.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Get up and buy that watch and then make $1 million.
Okay, shut this fat faggot up real quick.
Okay.
We weren't gonna. I wasn't gonna go.
We're on Rumble
fat
now.
boy, but check it out.
We're definitely
You
on Rumble
guys,
now.
we don't have an education issue. We have an application issue. Everything is very easy to do. You have to sit down in the morning. Your conscience is the authentic voice of God.
Wow, thank you for letting us know that. We needed that for sure. Coming from a multi-millionaire, that must be so very easy to say. Thank you for that one, Wes. We do appreciate that one.
If you look in the mirror and you got tits like Fat Boy, then in the mirror your conscience is telling you, God damn, you should probably do something about that and maybe not read your 19th fucking book.
So he's saying not to read? That's very odd. Overall, generally, books don't mean just storyline books. They mean every book. When he says books, he's talking about every book. He's talking about history books. He's talking about this and that. He's not just talking about Harry Potter. Okay? Andrew talks about real books. He's not talking about nonsense books. But he encompasses that generally in books. This guy is telling you pretty much not to read any books. Again, thank you for that one, Wes. We do appreciate you and your, ideas, if that's what you're saying.
So as you wake up, your conscience is telling you to make a move to do something. When you guys wake up tomorrow, what will it be? Maybe drop the drink. Maybe go work out. Maybe be better than people around you. I mean, I've helped and saved more lives than most people could ever fathom, literally, from a very simple process, because prison has a way of programming that makes you mentally strong. And when you look at a man, if he possesses a fucking frame like that, he's so goddamn mentally weak and lies to himself so fucking much, he needs to prescribe to my way of thinking that love ain't lies. It's not. And no man could look himself in the mirror and say he's proud of that shit.
So what Wes is saying, apparently you need to be super jacked on something because he's clearly not. That's not natural. He is on something, which means he's a liar also. So, and also maybe Andrew is perfectly fine with his looks. First of all, you're judging another man. Wes, do you want to come out? Are you trying to say something here, buddy? Because you do keep talking about him and his body. Talking about his tits and this and that. Why? And that literally is the only thing you have on him, oddly enough. Weird.
So, I mean, the whole point is to really listen to your conscience and have it guide you to the areas that you need to change. I've been getting up at 2:45 for 16 years. I got up at 2:45 for 16 years straight, have never missed, because I knew I had to be mentally strong to be the leader I needed to be when I came out. So I came out, and I showed everyone what worked for me in prison to get through my hardest days, the hardest fucking days of my life. I started my time at 25 years old and got out at 35. There was a million thoughts that went through my mind that there's no fucking way I'm going to be successful again, but I didn't care about that. I really just fought through all the pain of what I knew I could be, what I knew I could do, and I really listened.
You definitely got to give this bully some credit because he definitely, he came out of prison. Now he's a millionaire. So, I mean, that's definitely good. Good job. I mean, but your way doesn't mean it's everybody's way. So, just to let you know.
What I had to be. So I was drawn to creating this individual that I admire. And regardless of, If that's what he admires, good. I want you guys to do this and know this is your purpose, to create the man you admire in every way and give that person to the world. So if you create the individual that you unbiasedly admire, you can step in the mirror and say men are supposed to wear bras. If that's what you really believe, then you can do that. But I believe that the man I admire is who's standing in front of you. Someone who's ripped, someone who's rich, and someone who has rare habits that built them into a real leader in a world full of fucking pussies who are so mentally weak, they just side with themselves all day instead of what would really benefit themselves. No video games benefit fucking kids. But anyways, you guys, if that's who...
No video games benefit kids. Hand-eye coordination. Don't they build that? I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good way to build that for kids. I'm not saying GTA and all that. No, those are horrible games for kids, for anybody. But once in a while, games are okay. 24/7, absolutely not. But still, and also, nowadays, gamers make more than you do, Wes. They make millions and millions of dollars. So, I'm not saying kids should not be playing games 24/7. Absolutely not. But still, your way just seems to be off. I don't know why. And it seems I've also looked at your content. I didn't know who you were at first, but from what I am seeing, I get the scam vibe. I don't know why. I just do. I don't know if that's anybody else, but it just kind of seems that way to me.
You admire, who's looking at you in the mirror, run with that. But if you step in the mirror and your heart, which is God speaking to you, tells you to make changes, make them. Well, and that's it. That's what I want you to do. Like, your conscience is the authentic voice of God. And I teach everyone about conscience congruency, teaching people how to really gain control of their life,
So you help the materialistic people by giving them more materialism?
No, to teach them how to do it without committing crimes.
Yeah,
Fat boy,
but if they weren't...
Wow, he attacks him on his weight. And he's not fat, but good job there. Again, I guess. Good attack from the bully, calling him fat. Oh my God. Notice how Andrew attacks back, however.
If they weren't
it's Myron's turn.
focused on materialism, why would they be focusing on crime?
Okay, it's Myron's turn.
Please get this guy a
How
life-size
can,
mirror.
why is
that
it
he
you can
look
take
at.
shots, but if I respond, you get that upset?
Because look at you.
You look at
shouldn't
you.
even be speaking.
You got veins sticking out of your forehead.
That's called a low
You got,
body
and we
fat.
can see them because you're bald as
That's
can
called
fucking
low.
be. You're tatted from head to toe. You've been raped in prison. Why talk shit?
Well, that's
Why not
just
have a
stupid.
debate?
But dude, why are you talking about rape, bro? No one said
Well, you
anything
said
sexual.
you were on the floor and some guy gave you a message.
Okay. Come on, man.
You fat little faggot, bro. Seriously.
What does that mean? Fat little faggot. What does that mean? He said it. What does that mean? Because it just kind of seems like, I don't know. I thought it was actually the opposite. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just in a different different world, different dimension, different whatever. But, which I definitely believe so. But Wes seems to be a little uneducated. You probably should start reading some more books. Those things that you say not to read. Just saying.
Seriously. Like, should I just smack the dude in front of everyone just for the whole
No.
Because he wouldn't do shit.
Because being big means you can fight nowadays, apparently. Huh. I've seen the complete opposite, as a matter of fact. Just because you're big does not mean you can fight. That's fact. Go to a gym, buddy. Just because you can lift weights, don't mean you can throw a punch. Don't mean you can't throw a jab. I guarantee you that. You probably haven't trained in your life. Period. Talk it, but go to a real MMA gym, boxing gym, whatever. Try being a bully to them. I want to see the video of it too.
All right.
This is the thing about life.
No.
You shouldn't talk shit. You shouldn't back up. No. You shouldn't. In all reality, if you ain't willing to do something about it,
if you guys, how about this?
I won't even address the guy one more time. I won't address him.
If you guys want to go back and forth, what we could do is instead of name calling, we can have a civil debate on materialism.
They're also in Florida. Andrew is armed. Good idea, Wes. You threatened him first too, by the way. That's live. We've all heard it. So you threatened him first. So I don't know. Not a good thing for you, bully.
You guys want. I think the audience would enjoy that more.
Yeah.
I
And you
made,
guys
I
can
made my point. I was just saying my point without even bringing him into it.
If you guys want to have that discussion, I'd be happy to facilitate it. I mean, it's kind of an impromptu thing,
There's
but
no
we can do
point.
it.
Why would I want to make a point to some loser like that? That's
No point. No point in battling him verbally. None. All he can do is these little attacks. Oh, I'm going to beat you up. Fat, you're fat. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing that's really worth much of anything, if you notice this. All he can do. Nothing else.
not anyone I would make a point to.
So-
My people don't look
So
like
you
that.
you can't debate your
He's pretty much backing down. That means he doesn't want to go one-on-one with Andrew in any type of debate. He knows he will lose, and that is a fact.
worldview.
Dude, look at you, dude.
Yeah,
You don't
what
even
does it have
fit
to do with
the-
your worldview?
You don't even fit the world standard of what I even believe in.
Yeah,
bro.
but this is
Like-
why you pit your worldviews against
Dude,
other
you're
people.
a bag of trash,
Dude, you
bro.
just
Again.
keep talking shit, but you can't. You literally can't defend your own ideals.
Dude, you haven't even seen my content, what I've done, bro.
Well,
I've done a
that's
lot
why
more
we
than you can
can
imagine.
have the debate right now.
So, anyways, that was a little bit funny to me. So, yeah, I kind of made that a short version. I had a longer version, but I, took too long, especially because that's the only part that I wanted to even mention. But no, Andrew definitely laid the smacketh down on that guy. Wes, come prepared next time. If you really want to step on stage with him, you better have your things in order, because Andrew, he has no mercy. He'll take anybody anytime. He comes on stage already knowing he's gonna win. Already won. Don't do it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to this nonsense with me and listening to me. So thank you for joining, and peace out.